Good morning. It's Market Day Report. Welcome to a Monday. Well, we have the report of flash sales overnight as Japan in buying U.S. corn, 124,000 metric tons. Unknown destinations, 120,000 metric tons. Was a little bit of a surprise because Mexico has been buying nearly every day up to this point. So is that spilling over into the corn market? Well, let's look. It's been in the red for most of the morning, and it stays there with December at 413.5, down 1 3/4 cents. All deferred contracts are lower as well. Same story for beans. We'll start the week in the red with November at 979.5. That's off over more than 8 cents on the trade. Wheat market is in the red. Let's hit July contracts for Chicago. Now at 599.25. That's down 6.5 as it loses the 6 handle. July, Kansas City, same story, 597. It's down 7, but off the day's low. Spring wheat, December contract, 599.75, down 5.5. And the cotton market is off 56 points at 70.10. It's holding above 70 cents right now, but really going to test that into the late morning session. Well, let's bring Ben Hushon in. Ben is a certified crop advisor with the mill. And what's behind you, Ben?
Good morning, Tony. Well, behind me is a beautiful day, and actually the field I'm standing in is a cover crop, and it's pretty amazing. Tony, it's been 25 days today since we last had moisture or had any significant rain come through. And I was just in a field earlier this morning where we flew on with a drone some cover crop, but this was actually drilled in. So there is still moisture out here, but you can imagine with 3 weeks plus with no rain, harvest is still running wide open. Corn and beans are being harvested just about 7 days a week. And talked to several growers. Some of the smaller farms are winding up. A lot of the other ones are at 70% done. Some would even say further along than that. Still running into challenges. If you remember a week or two ago, I sent a few pictures of some soybeans that had gotten wet when Helene came through. We believe that they were ready for harvest when that 2 weeks of moisture came our way. And we've talked to some folks just up into Pennsylvania, just a few miles north of us, where they're getting docked up to $2 a bushel on those soybeans. So yield's not as good, and then another hit on that has been a challenge. But again, as you can see behind me, beautiful weather. We'd love to have a couple of days of rain for farmers to take a breath and fix machinery and maybe sleep in a little bit. But that's what's happening in our area, Tony.
Ben, it's so good to hear your report. Thanks for sharing that, especially on the cover crop side, as we'll see more cover crops going in this year. Ben Hushon's with the mill in Maryland. All right, we'll be back in a moment. We'll break down the latest cattle on feed report and a cold storage report. Market Day Report continues in a moment.